Bitch, I'm on my way. On my way, on my way.
Hey y'all, it's Monique. Now let's get to what you're here for. First, you're gonna need your DIY Pringle box. And then you're gonna need a Pringle can. And this one is the 1.3 ounce Pringle can. Then you're gonna need your hot glue gun. And that's pretty much all you're gonna need. Alright, so first you're gonna take the lid off. And then you're gonna tuck this right here. Don't cut it off because people still gonna have to peel it open to eat their chips. Put the lid back on. And now you're gonna grab your label. This is the label that's gonna go around the can. You're gonna peel the label. Sorry y'all, I take a minute because these nails so thick to peel the sticker. And then you're gonna peel it just a little bit. And you're gonna cut it. And you're gonna do the same thing to the other side. Alright. And then there you go. Go ahead on and cut it. Now, the reason why I cut this side and this side is because sometimes when you roll it and it stick right here, sometimes it rolls crooked and then it end up like this. And that look bad. I don't like that. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna find this line right here. I like to use this line right here to make it as even as possible. And then you try to put it as even as much space right here and much space right here. If that makes sense. Alright, so you're gonna put that on there. Now you see, then you're gonna just smooth it over. Smooth it over, make sure it's flat. And then now this is the part where you're gonna make sure it's even. Right here, you're gonna make sure it's even. Okay, bam, there it is. It's even right here. Don't worry, I forgot to change the color of my logo. I'm just doing this for the video purpose, so don't worry about that. Alright, so now what you're gonna do is you're gonna dig in your DIY box and you're gonna get your circle. And then you're gonna take your hot glue gun and you're gonna swiggle that all around like that. Alright, now let's stick. Swiggle it around like that. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna go around the circle part too. Now sometimes when you go to put the top on, it's gonna pop up, just glue it back. Simple as that. Yeah. Take it. Press it down so it binds. Alright, so after that is bonded, then you're going to take your strips and you're going to, I like to even my strip at the back right here. So I start with where the line is at. And the lid will move, so you just move the line back. Put a little bit, dab it right there. So when you put the strip on, make sure that it's not too far up from where the circle at, but just enough to cover the outside of the circle. Just make sure it's straight. See, mine's going a little crooked. Just make sure it's straight. Alright. So then you're going to take your hot glue gun and you're just going to glue all the way around. So if you're doing this for somebody, make sure it's neat. So make sure that you spin your hot glue gun, because you don't want it to be all messy and stuff. I don't like no messy stuff. Like if I mess up some stuff, I redo it. I don't like nothing messy. Just make sure you take that hot glue in you know. This might get messy because this just for the video. But if I was doing this for somebody, ain't happening. Alright, so before you glue it all the way right here, it's easier to cut it first before you glue it and then try to cut it. Like, so you get your pair of scissors. Some people do it to where it's exact. I like to overlap it a little bit because I ain't got time to be sitting there trying to make it exact. And then I end up cutting it too short. So cut that. And then instead of gluing it on the can now, I glue it on the strip now. make sure you're doing it even. As even as you possibly could. Alright, so then I'm gonna line it back up. I'm gonna line both this line right here on the label with this. Alright, then you're gonna do the same thing for the bottom. You're gonna grab your strip. Grab it out the box. Alright, and then you're gonna do the same thing. Like I said, I like to line it up right here. Do your little dab of glue. Now make sure when you do this at the bottom, make sure it's even with the bottom of the can. Like the purpose of this is so that way it covers up that silver piece and whatever color the Pringle can is. You don't want none of the Pringle can showing. And let that bind a little bit before you go ahead on and move. Hot glue is tricky. You have to let it dries fast, so you gotta let it bind first. And then you're gonna go all the way across. Don't matter if you put it on the silver part of the can, whatever, it don't even matter. And then like I told y'all to do at the top. Go ahead on and cut it before you glue it. Alright, glue. Alright, and go ahead on, make sure it's even. Bam, there it is. Alright. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna put that to the side and you're gonna grab your dome. Now these domes come with, let me see if I can find one of them domes. These domes come with the little piece right here. And so what you're gonna do is I take some side cutters and cut it off. And this is the part that you're gonna glue flat down on the surface right here. If you put it at the top, it's gonna look stupid. Put it at the bottom. Glue it right there. That way it's not going to be seen. Now, if I had did the girl ones, I knew you guys saw my girl ones. What I do is I put a little bow at the top of the Pringle. Can you see? Oh, look, I put the bow at the top. And that covers that. And I don't cut this little part off. But since I'm doing the boys, they don't have no bow. Alright, y'all. Now, you're going to get your confetti from out your box, and you're gonna pour it on in there. Just pour it on in there. Now remember, you just gotta stretch between how, I don't know if you're gonna order a box of 6 or a box of 12, but it needs to stretch. So don't be going all crazy and telling me, oh, I didn't have enough to fit all my, nope, I told you, be generous. If you want to, what you could do is you could fill all these up and then just, you know, pull some as you go to make sure it fill it off first instead of doing one by one. I've been doing it so long, so I know how to eye it. Alright, so you're going to put that aside, and then you're going to grab your mouse. And then you're going to grab your one out the box. So, what you could do with your one is you could glue the one on it, but me, I like the one to stick out, so I get some double-sided tape. Dollar Tree sells some double-sided tape. This going to be in the link that's going to be below anyways with the rest of the supplies if you want to go ahead on and buy this. But if you don't want to buy this, because most people just have the hot glue gun, you don't have to buy it. You could just hot glue this to this. It's gonna be the same. I just like mine to pop out a little bit. So let me go ahead on and cut the tape. I like to double it, so I take the little piece here and put it right there. Another little piece right here. Alright, and then I take it and then I center it right here. This is the hard part. When I'm doing this and I'm not recording, I hold the mouse up in the air, like to your light. And then well, before I do that, I take the glue and I put the glue around here. I don't glue the dome, I glue this. And I take the glue and I put the glue around here. Then I hold it in the air like up. And then I take the dome and do this with it so I can see to make sure it's even. But for this video purpose, it's going to be hard for me to make sure that it's even because I'm doing it like this so y'all can see. So I make sure this part is at the bottom. Now you're going to take your glue and you're going to glue all the way around. Now don't get crazy with the glue either, because then it's going to look stupid. And then it's going to be messy like what I was telling y'all. And then make sure y'all do this fast. like I said, this might bind before because I do it a different way, but I'm trying to show y'all. So do the glue all the way around the circle. And then, like I said, look, it's starting to dry already. I told you it dries fast, y'all. Y'all got to make it bind fast. Make sure y'all put that bottom at there, and then y'all put that on there like that. Let me see if I got it even. Nope, it's a little off right there, but it'll be all right for the video purpose. And then you take it. See, that's where you shaker. Make sure it bind. I bet you it's dry right here. Yup. I do it real fast when it's off camera. Look at. See, it ain't dry yet. So just add your glue. There. I told y'all it dries fast. Alright, so it's on there. Like I said, it's a little uneven. See that? It's a little uneven. Only because I didn't do it how I would normally do it if I was giving it to somebody. Because I was trying to show y'all. Alright, so take your can. Take that little bottom piece. Remember I told you about that? Get off my nail. And you're going to take a generous amount of glue. Not too much. Don't go too crazy. And then you're going to make sure you center it. You see that? Make sure you center it. If you don't get it centered, don't worry. You could just take this and then turn it. But I'll show you it's centered. So you're going to take that. You're going to glue. Alright, now. We getting somewhere, baby. Alright, you gonna glue that on there like that there? Look. Look at me. Sliding it all over the place. Glue it. Hold it. Let it bind. You're gonna have to hold this part for a minute. For some reason, this part don't bind as fast. Make sure it's even, y'all. Yeah, it still ain't dry all the way. I'm looking at it. I don't know if y'all can see that. Y'all can see that. Alright. I think it's straight. Yeah, look good. So I'm hold it just a few more seconds. Alright, look. Damn, there it is. Can you see? Can you see the whole thing? There it is, baby. Now you got your shakers. Alright, make sure if y'all like this video, y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I'm not one for doing all that talking. I get straight to the point. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.